Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel. We are outside the gates of Moria, where we're about to speak with Rothwald to find out if our weapon is now good enough.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Welcome back, Pineveer. Did that weapon of the older days prove worthwhile, or was it a fruitless chase? Rothwell's eyes widened with surprise. This weapon has become even more powerful in your hands, Pineveer. Surely now we have the strength to stand against the horror of that fetid pool. I hope so.
Perhaps there is still hope.
This weapon may be what we need to drive off the Watcher in the Water, Pineveer, and allow the dwarves to enter into Moria. Speak with me when you're ready, and I will bring you to the Bosi and Broger. They will be pleased to see that there is hope again at last. Right, let's get going.
Dire is the creature called the Watcher in the Water by the dwarves, an ancient evil called forth by the Dark Lord. Perhaps through the power of legend, a way can be seen past the terror.
We'll have to find out. The foul creature that watches from within the depths of the pool would feel the sharp bite of your weapons and be afraid. Stride forth and teach it a lesson it will be long forgetting. Do this not just for the sake of Khazad-dûm, but for the memory of Broin, taken by that fell creature. My nephew deserved a better fate than to die at this thing's grasp. When you've driven off and slain the creature, we will be unopposed and may walk into Moria unhindered. Once one of my dwarves has gone up ahead to scout for the beast. Look for him and be watchful. Watchful for the Watcher. Alright. Ditto. Good. Gotcha. Everything and all. And let's be ready with... Well, it looks like I'll be doing mainly light. Doesn't really matter all that much on what I do concerning my weapon. It looks like everything I do does light damage. I was thinking maybe it made a difference for her. For a dissonant strike, but not really.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
There are ripples in the water, but I do not see the beast. Be on your guard, for it may attack without warning, as unlucky Broin learned at his peril. Alright. Doing it like that? I see what you mean. Baruchazad. I'll have to try what I can here. Well, I'm certainly doing a number to the tentacles at least. Not sure if I'll be able to do anything else, but... So, uh-oh, whoopsie daisy. Or getting reinforcements at least, because we're going to need some based on what's been happening to some of these dwarves. Baruchazad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, even more reinforcements. Cousin! What are you doing here? Oh, there you are. No longer will I cowl in my grief, Pineveer. Nay, I will avenge my son in battle, and woe to the creature that took him from me. Show yourself, monster! Do you think he's gone? For Broin, my son! I will say he's not gone yet. Whoopsie daisy. Well, another fallen comrade avenged. There you go. Oh, well, there's still more. There's always more. Well, especially with these things going all around here. Whew. The creature withdraws. No, come back! My vengeance is not satisfied! Oh well. We've done it, Pineveer! We've driven off the Watcher from the doors of Durin, and now the doors of our expedition may pass into the mines of Moria. The weapons we found have proven the difference, friend. Yes, my dwarves have equipped themselves with the same cache, and the creature has learned to fear the sharp bite of the Iron Garrison. You have avenged my nephew Broin as well, and all of the dwarves who have been lost by that creature. It retreats now through dark passages. May its writhing, reeking arms never trouble us again. Well, we'll have to see about that. What do you say, Broin? Broger, I mean, Broger? I cannot thank you enough for this, Pineveer. Not only have you driven off the beast that kept us out of Moria, but you have avenged my son as well. I will never forget your great service to me, and will always be in your debt and at your service. Broin spoke often of combat and great heroics. He would have marveled at your battle with the fierce Watcher. All right, thank you. Completed the Watcher in the water. Now we should be able to pass into the mines of Moria.
Perhaps there is still hope.
The rest of the dwarves have entered into Moria to search for a fortune, Pineveer, and we have you to thank for it. Alright, and what do we get? Studier of the Watcher. Ooh, that is a major upgrade, I think. So, I will take that.
Perhaps there is still hope.
Tulk is waiting to speak with you just inside the doors of Durin. He's pleased that you have proven such a boon to this expedition, and will be delighted to speak with you again. I am sure he would be. Alright. Talk to Tulk. Let's see. Which is... Oh, of course, I would want the Minstrel's songbook when I do this.
And so it was that the Iron Garrison passed the doors of Durin and entered the dark of Moria. But they were not the first to brave the mines, nor will they be the last.
That was most definitely not a friendly face. He's not by any definition I have. Let's see, that goes currently to Echadunan. Let's bring a milestone up to here. Hi there, Tulk.
Khazad-dûm awaits!
Pineveer, hello! Here we are, inside Khazad-dûm at last. There is a great deal to be done at the several camps that are established here, and you can help us to succeed in the mighty task before us. Bosie asked me to reward you for your leadership before the doors. Take this with my thanks, and those of the entire Iron Garrison, and of course, I will be taking the Minstrel's book, because why not?
The dwarves will prevail!
There's much work to be done, Pineveer, here and elsewhere in the mines. This has been a great victory for the Iron Garrison, but this is only the beginning of our toils beneath the mountains. You must aid our peoples here at Durin's Threshold and at the other encampments if we are to have victory in Khazad-dûm. When you perform some of these tasks here at Durin's Threshold, you should seek out the Dolben View and the Deep Descent. Speak with Ben Sharpeye in the Dolben View and the east of here, and to Thretmar of the Deep Descent among the Silvertine Lodes. They will have ways for you to assist the Iron Garrison. Alright, there we go, and might as well tag up here. And in fact, I need to head to
The Lords of Moria have returned!
Dolben View because I need to identify my legendary item, and the best place to do that here, so I will do that. Then I'll come back in order to actually do the questing. Ah, Dolphin View. Now, see, that's the Relic Master. Is there anything I need from the Relic Master?
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Nope. Alright. How about
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Minstrel Songbook? Okay, good. Anything I need to Ooh, Anthem of War damage. Oh, yeah, Anthem of War damage. Physical and tactical. Of course, first I'll need Anthem of War, because I don't think I've got that currently, right? Well, that's another matter. I will... Oh, that's right. Do you have to be in blue line to get Anthem of War? Well, I guess that's a possibility. Oh, well. But in any case, I'll have to decide what I'll do with all that later. Because for now, well, let's see. Oh, that's right. It helps with the tactical healing when you are on that. Well, alright. Perhaps not the most exciting setup, but it'll be my weapon for, well, my class item for a little while, actually. Make sure I put that on, and make sure I put that on. Alright, good. Now, let's see, let's get a little morale. Oh, and I get... let's try some deflection. Actually, I've got a shield. Alright, let's try that. Good, now I've got that. I might as well speak to this guy, even though it's a little while before I really need to do that. Hello.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Welcome to the Dolphin View, Pinefear. As you can see, the Iron Garrison is hard at work making everything ready for our resettlement in the mines. Speak with the people here and help them with their task. We must see to their safety before we can push any further into Khazad-dûm. Yes, I know about that. But right now, what I need to do is to head back to the front gates, where we will
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
do a quest or two, right? Let's start here with Thormoth.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Welcome to Moria, Pinefear. You join us at a momentous time. I am the master of the expedition group here at Durin's Threshold. Our expedition groups have already moved further on into the depths of Khazad-dûm, hoping to find Balin's expedition for some years ago and learn of their fate. My fellow dwarves are having a difficult time settling in for a number of reasons. If you could assist them, I would be most grateful. I suppose I should be able to assist them? What do you need?
We will not retreat before anyone.
Hello there, friend. You don't see anything moving in my bed, do you? My sleep has been quite disturbed of late by the feeling that something is crawling across my skin. I refuse to lay beneath those blankets again until I am assured that there is nothing alive within them. Take a look for me, Ponder. I do not dare touch the blankets. That bad. Alright, I'll check them. There are bugs here. Alright, we've got bed bugs apparently. Well, not sure if that reassures you any.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
This is intolerable! Insects rustling around where I lay my head is quite unacceptable. It is not to be borne, I tell you. Where did those hideous little things come from? We have hardly been here in a day, and already we are infested. I think now I shall get a thorough wash. Yeah, alright. Oh well, let's find the next one. Ah, hello there, Rotholf.
We will not retreat before anyone.
Those poor dwarves! They met their doom before they could feast their eyes upon the splendor of Moria. Our victory over the gate is a bittersweet one for me. I would like you to honor the fallen, Pinefear. Perhaps you could plant a banner at their graves, so that we will all remember their bravery and sacrifice. Alright, fine. Plant one banner at graves of dwarves. This way, I presume. Ah, here is the grave of the dwarves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Though if any of them were actually taken by the Watcher and eating, there's probably not much left of the dwarfs themselves, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. And there you go. A banner in which to remember them. Farewell. Farewell. I have planted the banner for you.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot!
That was a good deed, Pinefear. Thank you for honoring my stalwart friends. I hope they rest well in sight of the halls of their forefathers. Whee! Level 51. Now, I need to go and assist Atheos. And I believe he is up there. I found Atheos, and he seems to be quite talkative here.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Doran's folk.
Ah, hello, Pinefear. We're off to a rough start here, to be sure, but is it not an exciting time? Already we have excavated these most impressive forges. Would you like to help us set up shop? Be careful, the fires are hot. The dwarves of Moria knew what they were about when they built these. Alright, fine. I'll have to collect some dull blades and sharpen up blades. Well, I should know how to sharpen up blades after all those years in Mordor doing similar tasks. And one thing about the Longbeards, though, is they don't... They don't whip you constantly while you're trying to do something. There you go. Finally, up here. Up here. And then here. Now, to the forge! Plenty of experience doing this. Good. Now you know that my character is primarily a woodworker, and I think that the reason why a private woodworker is obviously I've experienced smithing, being a stout axe, and it's established that I was doing it in the intro, but I figure after all those years doing ironworking for Mordor, take a little break and concentrate on woodworking instead. That's the story I'm gonna go with, at least. Alright, 5. And then finally, one more, and we'll be done. Right? There you go. Here you go.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Ah, that's good work. I can tell this was forged in Moria. The improvement is remarkable already. I look forward to the work to be done here. Alright. Now, let's go back to Thormoth. I think I've helped things a little bit.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Thank you for all that you've done, Pinefear. We are certainly off to a better start here now. Good. And I think that is a fine enough start here in Moria. And return next time. If I'm lucky, I'll be down in Dolphin View. And if not, you will find me back here at Durin's Threshold. Whichever it is, I'll see you for the next episode of Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel.